Welcome back to Timberborn and our Fortitude playthrough. So this is a Beaverbrook 3. And don't forget, this is the 18th and this is on hard. And as you can see, we are in a drought. So we've, I think it went from like a 3-day and then went into a massive drought. And I just got some water going, but not a lot. And obviously, our new reservoir here is as dry as sandpaper. Well, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else how to say it, so it's dry anyway. It sounded good at the time. Anyway, but no, what I want to build is, as you can see here, is I don't need to build it like this, but I want to build another one, so we basically have two going. I don't mind doing it this side. The only trouble is I haven't got a lot of dirt with it though. We are getting dirt, obviously. Well, we've got dirt here. I can't remember when I'm doing dirt now. I've been looking at all sorts of different ones, and I was thinking, where the hell's the dirt gone there? But it's here, isn't it? But the trouble is, it's a drought. So that makes a problem, because I can't build anything. Well, I suppose I could build it out of timber. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because I can't run it until 15 days left, so it's going to be close. We have got a lot. I mean, there's a lot of water here, but there's not a lot of water. That's not a lot of water, and I've got 1,000 left. And I am pumping as well, so not literally, not out to be bottom, but pumping as in pumping the thing to let this get going. I'll pause a couple, just let a couple going, and I've got to be careful. I think we may. This is going to be a struggle. This is definitely going to be a struggle. After this phase, I'd probably be all right because I'll have this full. But it is what it is. And I did get it to the height, as you can tell. So this isn't the. Well, no, actually, I didn't get it to the height, did I? I still need to get to more height. But anyway, we'll feed this in. We're only going to get very little of that in anyway, but. But it doesn't matter because it's going to take that amount of time to 14 days. I'm not looking forward to days. This is pandemonium. I'm fortunately lucky enough that I got a lot of here and put it up here, because obviously these two here are equal to this, so it's like, but there's not a lot I can do. Not a lot I can do about it. That's why we're on thingy, and it's one of these things where what do we achieve in this playthrough? I'm trying to get out of this bowl. We've got this, but I can't do nothing with it yet, because obviously I'm going to need to tap the source off, which is, well, I can afford the. I'm trying to think which one it is now. I think it comes under water. See, bad water discharge. I thought there's two actually. Seals of bad water source can be opened and closed at will. Now, I've got no. The problem is I've got no flipping power at all. I tell you what might be a cautionary tale here is I need metal, and I don't have the metal to do what I need to do. So if I do a metal one in there, I need 30 scrap metal. So I've got the 30 scrap metal, that's fine. I've got gears. And I've got, actually I've got a promise. Yeah, well, that's, if I'm going to have 14 days, I might as well have 14 days and get some of this running. It's not going to solve my problem this time around, so it might. Ooh. That means all the scrap. That's the scrap metal block. No more scrap metal in this area whatsoever. But that being said, although it's going to take a little while to get over there, and we could do it in this playthrough. Might as well. That's that's a yes. That would be a 2. That would be a 2. So we'll build this. That's, I thought I'd actually. That probably means I don't need that then. That's there. That can be there. That means we're up to this level. Well, that's okay. Obviously, we've got ladders in this one. I'm getting so used to trying reminding myself to say, "Oh, that's ladders. That's this," because of the situation running the other ones that I'm playing without the if you've not seen it, I'm playing. I think I cancelled that down. I don't think it's much of a problem. Sorry about that. I was in train of thought there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Somebody found his horn outside. Probably, I don't think you probably heard that, but I heard it. And then the PC decided, the screen decided to turn itself off as well and make a noise. Thank you very much. Very nice and carried in. Obviously not this PC. It's another one that I've got. It's the one I got a few. I upload with one and play the games with another one, so I can just carry on doing videos. Otherwise, it's a nightmare. Now this, now that's a bit of a problem. Because I can't run the beavers. I can't. I could turn this off, which might allow me to run it now. No, still won't allow me to run it. Planks is fine. I just wanna run. I get used to being things being in a different place. So where is everything? It's not. Oh no, it's not. It's here. I get on the experimental. It's in there. You get so used to something when you see something. You know, where's the logs? They're in a different place. I could turn off one and see if we can. No, we still can't. No available workers in district. Oh, come on, you really. Oh, that's taking them. I've just given them 6 and it's still not got any in there. What the? What the bejesus? Oh, this is crucifying. This is going to crucify me. This. I'm gonna have to put this on. Why on earth? The problem is I cannot allow any of these to run either because they're going to take up water. And the problem is I don't have enough beavers. I'm losing the beavers because unfortunately They're growing up and dying, so I lost another 2. I could... I don't really want to do that either. Oh, I can pause this. That's another 2. Pause this. And pause this. That's another 1. I need to make sure that these are running for at least. These are not going to be run, so that's fine. This is now disabled, so that's fine. I got the gravity batteries, but I've got nothing to be able to run the damn thing. But the whole point was I was going to be running that next time. That's not going to run. 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 These are not going to be able to be running, so let's get them turned off. Well, that's it. Water's gone in that one. Can't do much there. Yeah, I'll run that. Yeesh. This is my only water pool that I've got. I'm just gonna have to let them die. Unfortunately, they've got too much of a. I've got 7 days left. This is madness. It's a lot of. There's quite a lot of water there. How much explosives have I got? Not that I am contemplating doing it for next time, but I don't think it's going to make much difference this time. Well, it's not going to make any difference this time, obviously. But I might as well put them in just as a... As because obviously that will contain a little bit more water. I could flow that back, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to take the chance of it flowing back. I'm not out of water yet, but I've got 6 days left. Holy moly. I use about 120 a day because I've got 3. I've got 43. And I've got 600. That's not enough. Now this is actually, the food's still going here, so that's actually not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing now. Obviously I've got quite a lot of food here. Actually, I'm using up the things here, so that's not too bad. Apologies there, I was getting a bit warm, so I had to take me jumper off as we're in winter in England, and it was warmer than I thought it was. There's not a lot I can do. This is the problem. I'm trying to think of ways to be able to do things, and I can't. I've got to keep pumping this water. This water channel is going to be out now. Could I pump more? I suppose I might as well pump the lot of it. But I just don't have the beavers to pump the damn thing. That's the problem. I can't pump any more. I can't turn anything. I've got nothing else to turn off apart from these. And they're all ready. So it's like, I can see it going down and I can see it going up. So it's semi-stabilizing. If I could get to 2 days with this at about 500, they'll survive. I don't need this stress. This is stressful. Do you know this? I love this game, but it can be stressful sometimes. I just hopefully I have a really decent, like, a few days of not having to worry about the pumps. I have got a lot of planks though. It would make sense to try and I don't know whether this is going to work, but I'm gonna preempt. I do that. The problem is I'm gonna have to. This is gonna have to go into this channel, or I'm gonna have to work it into a channel somewhere, because I want it to be connected to this. Or do I do it on the other side? Might be better on the other side, really. I'll leave that there. That's 3. I've got to do that because I want this out of the way. So I'll wait till I build that because I need a 3. I like this one here. So if I build this up to that level, no. Can it stand on that? Can it? Yes, it can stand on a like this. I could put it at the. It could have put it at the back here and not have to do that, but still. I still think it will work though. Actually, no, I don't need that, do I? Because it's a pass-through. So why am I building that, you idiot? I'm wondering if I could just do that. Now, I don't think... No, it's not going to work anyway, because obviously, if I put a hole through there, it's going to fall out this side. Oh, God. So, no, that's not going to work. So, I'm going to have to get some... I've got no more thing left. But if I can get this working... let's have a look at power here. Not power. Nope, that's the other dump. I want that one. Obviously, it's not working because it's got no hold on that. Right, now let's delete this. And this. And get that picked up. 401 day. That's pretty flipping good. I've got no water in there whatsoever. That I'm pretty happy about. And this might be still running. It is sort of. It's just released its water, so that's not too bad. And I've got still 3,000 in food, so I think we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm going to put this at the top. Right, we'll get water. No, you're not actually working. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Oh, yeah, because this. I need to do that. That's fine. But that will get me a little more in. Just for now, anyway. Like I said, it's only temporary. Mechanical. There we go. She'll power herself off the one next door. Give me water. I want water. I've got 300 water left. They're all running because I've got. I'm losing beavers like a thingy possessed here. There's another one gone. Now the good thing is I don't need them. I don't need them to be pumping this if this works. Why is it not pumping then? What do you mean it needs power? It's got power. Oh, it's not got power. What was I doing that for? Was above. It says a clause above, you stupid bloody thing. Stupid thing. Metal blocks. Treated planks. How many treated planks have I got? Oh, I'm alright with that. Gears. Not many gears. Let's get that built. Get that out of the way. Do the flipping there. That hole has just got bigger. It's filling up pretty rapid. The problem is can I actually get these to run? I cannot get enough beavers to get water. disable 2 of them. Right, I'm going to disable that and make sure that these are in here. 1, 2. Right, that's in there. Then I'm going to re-enable this again. Food I can map. Water I cannot. Also need to get this enabled as well, and I can't get just want 2. Just give me 2. This can be paused, this can be paused, this can be paused, that can be paused, and that can be paused. All this can be paused to get this back again. Now, I do need to enable that. And I need to get this back running because I need this to be done, because if I want the others to be done, I mean, we are filling up, but not fast enough. Drought. 3 days, but it's not saying how long the drought's going to be. Holy macaroni. I didn't hear the wording all hands to the pumps. I think that's what this is. This is mental. This is mental. Have I got? Yes, I have. Now, obviously, when this goes, these 2 pumps will run like clockwork. At 25. I just haven't got enough gears. I'm not going to turn them on until I can guarantee that I can run this. I mean, to be honest with you, it might even be worth turning this off and just getting another one of these running. The more than I can pump water, the better I'll be. I've only got 600, and I've got these running. Obviously, I'm going to get more, but she's just not pushing in enough water fast enough. That's why I forgot the second one. I'm going to pause this, you know, because that's 4 more. And that's more important to get this water absolutely tear-assing down here than it is anything else. I need to absolutely drain this like a fish. I'm going to put them to 23 hours as well. Now, I know I can only go to there. Still need more. can I get that one running? No, I can't. Well, I can. No, I can't. They do this one as well. Yeah, I know why this doesn't work now. I should have it up here. Not down there, which I'll change it. If I run out next time, if I get a 20-something and I don't get enough water in here, I am absolutely... There's 800 in there now. I need to get to... I've got 5,000. It's not as if I haven't got enough water to be able to... I just don't care about food. Food I can work out with this. This will work the food out once I disable the water. I can keep this water going because this isn't going to affect, but I can't keep this water going. So that's not too bad. Jeez. How did we do up here then? Yeah, no, I haven't built much of this yet. It's too far. Why is it too far? Did we not? Oh, no, we didn't. There we go. Then I've got this. I've got access to this. Then I've also got access to potentially a few, well, dead logs. I want to get out of this bowl. This bowl is a nightmare. But it's stabilising the water. Now, how are we doing? We're getting 1100. We've got a day left. Now, as much as I can pump into this. I'm gonna increase the thing of this one. Can't get all these running though, I don't think. So we've got 1200. This is obviously the best thing that's gonna. I'm gonna do another one down here, but I can't do that. We're on 38. This will not be in this drought at all. I don't even know how long this drought's going to be. It's definitely climbing though. I mean, it's halfway full, which is better than, you know. I'd like to get. Don't know how we get another 2 in there. Is that going to be high enough? Yeah, it is high enough, isn't it? Right, so that's done. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not bothering this. I've got 40, but it's not going to do it in this print. That's 1500. So we get in there, and I can do this one dry, and I can do this one dry, and just hold the water on this one. And then obviously when this has gone down, I need to take out this. Somehow I need to get over there and be able to build something. I need to swap this around. This should be at the top, not at the bottom. That's strangely enough dry. I don't know why. Right. Oh god, a 22 there. So that's not as bad. Ay. Push that up to full. obviously there's a residual water that's going to come. Now we did start blasting this down, didn't we? Which obviously increased the potential of here. I did start doing this. But I've got no more explosive left. I've just got the explosive for that. Now I know I'm doing this, but it doesn't matter. No, in fact, I don't really need to do that one, do I? But I'm going to make this one priority. Obviously, I can't do anything of that now. Obviously, that's mechanical, so I'm not doing it by hand, but these can still keep pumping and keep my water going for a while anyway. And obviously, I increased this here quite substantially. The problem is I can't get that. I can't get that water any higher because I can't get it this. And it would flood all the rest of that. So that's another, you know. Like I said, once this goes down, I need to sort out this problem. But whether that's close enough to a path, I don't know. It might be close enough to that path to do it. It can be a bit iffy. I'm certainly not going to do it down until it's down to nothing. So let's get this on full. It's mental. There's no two ways about that. We'll get this in here, so that'll be not too bad. I've got nothing. No, I haven't got nothing. There's this. Got no power to run them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm not running them anyway because I was desperate to get water in. I got to 2,000. I've got to 2,000. That's a hell of a lot more than what I had. I had 14 days left, so I'm going to run it dry. There's no choice. I'm going to run this dry. Don't care about this. Well, I do care about this, but what I'll do is I'll turn this on. Like I said, I can't do anything with this anyway because it's not going to do anything. But I'm not going to change this until this runs dry. And 20 days don't be too bad. I mean, we had 300 water left, so it's not as if. And I'm obviously trying to get the beavers to be born. Now they use quite a bit of water as well, so I've got that to consider. I did get some dirt though, so I could start the process here of what's in that. Let's do it that way first, and then do that. I've got this routed in now, so I don't really need to route. And this might, with this band here, may go. So next time, I've got 40. That's all I got. I couldn't get any more. I want to keep that going though. I don't want to turn these off because otherwise, when things come back again, I've got at least, you know, quite a lot here. I'm going up, I'm not going down, so that's something. Food's going down though. Actually, I'd rather enable these, I think. Get the berries back up to 2,000 because, well, they can be 3,000, so that's actually pretty decent. I'll enable this one because when I disable this one, because when this is all being done, that might just come back. Right, how are we doing over here? We've got this actually running. That's not. I've got no beavers to put in there though. That's the problem. I've obviously got 12. I've got 12 children, and I'm getting them back because obviously the disaster I did, I turned them off, and then that when they plummeted really hard. I think the Iron Teeth is a lot harder than the Folktales to manage, because you can manage them just by the barracks. This is a lot more intense, you know, looking at than anything else. So it's waiting for nutrients, but if it's got something to do, it won't do that. 17 days, that's not too bad. I don't think I've got a problem with water now. Like I said, it was touch and go. And I'm glad I built this reservoir. Now, obviously, I can increase the reservoir as well by blasting down, which is another thing. I don't have a lot. Unfortunately, don't have a lot of terrain. But I'm trying to get this higher, so I can get it to that full. Well, I think it'll only go to here anyway, because I need to blast down. The only way I would have to build this up higher and then build, you know, thingies to it, which I didn't want to do. So it'll probably only go to it'd only go to. Oh no, it wouldn't. It will go to that because it'd be full and stop, wouldn't it? So you have to have a levy. Now that's going to be a problem because I don't have a levy here. Which I should do, because it'll just leak back out again, won't it? Damn. Can they get that? Yes, I think they can. Damn. Not to worry. Good job I found that now, though. Because I put a levy on there, as you can see, and I know I can. I need to make sure this is all gone and back in this storage. And then we could get these gravity batteries working eventually. And they are connected into the system. I think they're connected into the system. No, they are not connected into the system. I didn't finish that off. I have now, though. So they would be usable eventually. The only problem I've got is not enough gears to be able to. I need the gears from there to be taken away. Get rid of all that back, and then I'll be all right then. Don't think I need to do a straight path, but it does look better. Yeah, because I think if I don't do this, the water will flow back again. Think. So if I do that, then I do a levy there, then that would work. because it's blocking off this section. The water goes in and it can't come back out again, which is what this is here. It's a bit farcical, but it should work okay. Oh, I'm run dry. I think I'm run dry. Yeah, I'm run dry. So I'm going to pause these. I've got no more thing there, but I can enable to get this all done. And then I can have all the food for that. I'm trying to get food. Pause. Right, I get the food back in. This is a lot of food that I can get in. I lost about 1,000. Has this been... Oh, this has gone as well. I've got 13 days left, so I've got 13 days on the 3,000. And that's it. I've got no more. I might as well pause all this. Now, pause this, pause this, pause this, pause this, pause this, pause this. I'll just pause all of them. But what we'll do, we'll enable, because I can enable this, get this going. How many do I need? Not 100%, so I might as well get all this going because I can't do anything else. I'll enable this as well and this one. Now, obviously, we're gonna get the children, so it should be not too bad. Oh, stress. I'll go back down to 16 because I don't need them to be working that hard now. Food gone. I built a nice 1,000 or so food, but they'll get it back again now. But we are going to run out of water here eventually. Not too bad. Bearing in mind, I do have this running. So basically, I'm taking it out from here. I think I might pause it actually, because I don't. I was okay before when I had the pumping this, but not when. You know, I don't want to. I should be okay. That might last. It won't last 12 days, but I'm just trying to get as much food back into the system now as possible. Because if I don't do it, I'm going to have a problem. Now, did I enable these? No, I did not. And I don't know whether they... Oh, yes, they will run. The slight problem... Metal blocks. Why have I got metal blocks there? I have no idea. And we still got enough, obviously, as you can see here. I've still got 3 beds, so I've still got enough 3 beds to... This is terrible, as usual. I've got to do something with this. Now, I did say I was going to blast this down. Sort out this debacle and get the bad water to go backwards on itself. That would help to keep that forest dry. But we are going to fiddle with this somehow. I just turn this off. But the thing is the bad water comes, as we've seen, it comes down here as well, which is another problem. I don't mind the bad water doing what I have to do, but I want to do what I want it to do, not what it wants to do. If you get what I mean. Now we will add a couple more in here, like I said, like that, and that. Then we'll use this for. I need to work out where I'm going to take them. Probably down here. Which means then I could have a second bank if I work out where all this is think that'll work, but I'll have to swap them around. That's a second, like so. Obviously, that's the same. I need 3, don't I? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Do I? Yeah, I need 3. That's this one. And then that's this one. So these two. Deep water. That'll have to go that way. Like here. So I'm going between these two. Like so. So I get 4 in that bank. Obviously, I'm going to put another 2 into this bank here. And another 2 in this bank here. Can't get any more. Well, yes, I can. I can get some more there as well. I know it's a massive reservoir. It's a massive thing to build, but it's something that I need to do, and then all the water will come from this here and not out there. And I just need to expand this. It's a natural to me. It's just a natural thing to have. But 53. Well. How do I end up getting the 53? Oh yes, because I'm doing a mana, right? Metal. D. Right. Metal blocks. Bob's your uncle. 31, but I can work with that. Treated planks. 155. We'll work with that. Right. Get on and get this built. That's a priority. No water in there. Gone. No water in there. 8 days. Not bad. Happy with that. Right. So let's see if we can solve this debacle. This needs a levy this way, and this how the hell did they get down there? Well, it's all dead anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference, does it? I've got to be careful because I'm using a lot of although I have they can only go to there. They can't build this. Well, they can actually build that because they can get it from this angle. So I'm gonna have to be careful. And they can go down there as well. So yeah, as long as I build that first. It doesn't need planks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It'll be ready for next time, and they'll flow absolutely as fast as I. Well, in fact, actually, if I think about it, I can do the same here. And do that one, as long as I pick that up. And if I put a levy, landscaping levy up the top, like so. Now, obviously, that's a bit of a problem because we'd have to put some landscaping. We'd have to do this, block this off, so it would just go straight through. The slight problem is I need to sort of build this out then. Yeah, it's fine. Because that's a line there. It would be the edge. And this here would be an issue. That's fine. I can deal with that. Then we gonna need a line on here. And that's sort of it. I got 1,006 days. I'm confident enough that when I turn this on, we should be okay. Food I need to keep an eye on though, although the berries is working out. Yeah, there's no more berries in there at this precise moment, so I'm going to keep them back. Now, what am I... I've got 1,000. I'm going to turn this on and get some more, get some planks. I don't want to run out of planks. Could do some metal as well. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to run? It's only 67%, but it's running nonetheless. Food is all on. We are almost to the end of the video. I'm not too sure whether we'll get to probably see the this running. Then what I need to do, obviously, get rid of that stupid thing. Then if I sluice this and say build to this depth, I think this is what works. Say 80%. And let's levy that and that. So that we should be fine. That obviously needs... we got enough metal, just. If I pump this up. Right. This is running. Voyage. I'll do a thing there. Because if I don't do that, I've got enough explosives. So that's good. 1,600 water. 2,000. Yeah, I had over 3,000 of food before. Now that's come back on, and now they can start. I'd rather get them to get this. Obviously, if they're building, they're doing these now. Free bed 0. I'm gonna turn these off. Right, I'll turn that off. Because I've got no free beds and I've got 4 hunters. So I think I've got enough babies. The trouble is they're going to absolutely be scranting this, the thing. I'm glad though that I was able to stabilize. Let me turn that back on. So they'll get this back. Don't need to worry about this. Obviously I need to build that. Can they build this for me, please? Thank you very much. At least this is a natural cove that I can have. I just can't get enough. I can't get enough of all this running. That's the problem. But we haven't got a lot of food in, as usual. But at least I've got thing. Anyway, let's leave it there. We survived, barely. I mean, obviously, I'm getting the mechanical. I'm gonna absolutely. The faster I can pump this out full, the less chance I have, and obviously the more I have of these in here, the they're not like the three of the folktales, you see, so they'll only do one. But I can also do some more, more of these as well, and I'm gonna have to move them maybe to a bit further out or somewhere else close, maybe to here somewhere, so that way I can increase the size of this as a reservoir. Now, obviously, eventually we're gonna do something to get this going as well, which is another one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's such a debacle, but it's working, and that's the main thing of this. Anyway, we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.